This has been a massive project we pursued over a number of years. We sought to determine and define the soul of the South African government. The review draws on data and analysis from a range of reputable sources, including statistics, South Africa, Human Sciences Research Council, HSRC, United Nations Development Program, UNDP, School of Public Management and Planning, University of Stellenbosch Institute of Social and Economic Research, Rhodes University reports and internal documents from multiple government departments. These sources were perused for trends, evaluations, impact assessments, and policy tracking data. These sources were perused for trends, evaluations, impact assessments, and policy tracking data. Just as importantly, extensive consultations and interviews were conducted with citizens across urban townships, rural villages, and peri-urban settlements. Their lived experiences, frustrations, and aspirations were treated not as anecdotes, but as crucial evidence, providing a human pulse to complement the statistical indicators. This bottom-up lens ensured that the review is not merely a technical analysis, but a grounded account of how policies are actually felt and experienced by the people they are meant to serve. This report is not an academic lament. It is a forensic dissection, a piercing look into the anatomy of a system designed to sustain itself while the nation crumbles under its weight. It draws on hard data, field interviews, and lived experiences, from the grassroots to the corridors of power. We invite you to read not as a passive observer, but as a citizen. For until this behemoth is named, exposed, and confronted, the promise of democracy will remain just that, a promise, not a reality. South Africa is not crippled by a lack of government. It is suffocated by too much of it. Ministries, departments, agencies, advisory panels, all brimming with officials, comrades, cadres, consultants, and ghost workers. Strategic plans multiply. Frameworks swell. Budgets expand. Conferences repeat. Yet the streets remain broken, clinics understaffed, schools collapsing, and promises empty. This is not a hollow state. It is the behemoth bureaucratic state. An overgrown machine built to feed itself, not serve the people. It is loud in action but quiet in delivery. Busy with meetings but barren of outcomes. It does not reform. It regenerates. It does not collapse. It adapts to preserve itself. Every policy failure is not an accident, but a consequence of design. A design where loyalty matters more than skill, where networks matter more than merit, and where procedures mask paralysis. This is a government where insiders thrive, while citizens are left to navigate neglect. This review is not an academic exercise. It is a direct, unflinching examination, built on hard data, on-the-ground voices, and lived realities. It cuts through the noise of official optimism to reveal the state as it truly functions. Read it not as theory, but as a mirror. For unless this behemoth is named, exposed, and dismantled, South Africa's dream of transformation will remain trapped beneath its own bureaucracy.